Howdy.
Well, to start off on a positive note, you have your fourth season of over 1,000 yards, and you hit that tonight. How does that feel?
Feels good. Getting 1,000 yards is tough. It's hard. You have to play a whole season for it. Besides that, not much else to say about it.
After a night like this?
Yes, it is. Definitely.
How concerned are you and your teammates about Brock's health and his elbow again?
What did he say?
Got to go MRI tomorrow.
Not concerned then. I'll be concerned tomorrow if I need to be. But right now, not worried about it. Josh looked good, though. That was fun.
How was it to see Ricky go out there and have the game he had as well?
How many yards did he have? 120?
141.
Whew. That's awesome. No, I mean, that's like, those are the games that I've always expected him to have. Just like watching him practice in OTAs, like every day he went off for like 100+ yards. And just to, get that game under his belt, I think will just raise his confidence a ton. And like, because it's hard to go out there and just get, not a lot of catches, not open a lot. Sometimes it's the ball and the game just doesn't go your way. And for him to go out there and do that, and just stack up a bunch of catches, run really efficiently, get downhill. He did all the things that we needed him to do. I think that's just going to raise his confidence a bunch and just a great step forward in his early young career.
The especially true against this team, just because of all the.
Say it again. Sorry.
Is that especially true against the Lions, just given all the press coverage that they play?
Yeah. I mean, they played us in man a ton, and Ricky was a very reliable receiver tonight for Brock, and that was awesome to see. I love press man coverage; it's one of my favorites. So I had a fun time running routes tonight, and I know Ricky did as well.
I know the expectation as a receiver here is to block. Watching Juwan, what he does on some of those plays, what's it like?
It was really fun. I thought Juwan just brought a completely different energy tonight, and it was violent and angry, and that's the Juwan that we need to be successful. So seeing that tonight was awesome, and he does that, catches the ball, punishes defenders when he gets the ball. That was really fun to see.
Pull him away from the end zone back there.
I just don't need unnecessary penalties sometimes, and all I want is Juwan to stay on the football field with us, and nothing else happened. I didn't really see much of it besides Juwan getting pushed, and so I was like, he could respond to that. So I'm just going to do my best to not let him respond to it.
Why is it so important to kind of put your arm around Jake when he's not in his?
I'm a huge fan of Jake. I'm a huge fan of him in the locker room, off the field. He's made some big kicks for us when we needed him. Tonight was a really tough night for him, and I feel horrible for him. I know his expectations of himself are higher than that. All I said is, hey, man, you got great kicks ahead of you. Just keep going. Just keep believing in yourself. And it's one of those games that's like, all right, this is just, it's going to go one of two ways. You're going to let it define you, or you're going to, say, no, I'm not going to let that define me. I'm going to go back out there. I'm going to make a ton of kicks. So, he's got the leg for it, and we just got to get his confidence in himself.
In those conversations, is he mentioning that his injury has had any kind of domino effect to his kicking?
No, not tonight. He didn't say anything to me about that. So, I appreciate him not trying to have an excuse for that. I didn't get a chance to talk to him after the game. You guys kind of beat me to that. So, but I'll definitely have a conversation with him and just see how he's doing.
George, as one of the captains on the team, is there a certain level of play or something that you want to see from your team this week, next week, to finish out the year?
I think over my 8 years here, we've tried to establish a standard of how we play, run around, hit people, be violent, punch someone in the mouth legally, and then execute when we need to execute. And we did that at times tonight, and then we didn't do it at times tonight. So we have to continually get better because we're not playing at the standard that we need to play at. We had opportunities tonight, but when you have 2 turnovers and they don't have any turnovers and it's a shootout, it's hard to win when they get extra ops.
Does this game mean anything for the future, what this team could be for the future, knowing that you're playing the team that right now could be the #1 seed in the playoffs this year?
Say it one more time.
Did this game mean anything for the future, just what you can do in the future, knowing that the team you're facing tonight or face tonight is in line, could be the number 1 seed in the NFC?
I mean, yes and no. For the way the season has gone, sure. But like, I mean, the way that we've played the last couple of years, like those are kind of my expectations. Is, you know, I go into every game expecting to win. You know, I expected to win tonight, regardless of our record and what their record is. They're a great football team. They're a really well coached football team. Took advantage of their opportunities. They won the game. But like, I went into this game fully expecting to win, fully expecting our offense to go out there and, you know, they're a banged up defense, and I thought we could take advantage. And obviously, we're banged up too. But like, I thought we were moving the ball really efficiently, and you know, turnovers are tough to overcome. But no, it was, and I want to go out there and play good football every single week. That's what I want to do. That's what I want my team to do. And, you know, we struggled with doing that all season. And, you know, that's why we're 6-10. Woof.
George, I was going to ask you, if someone said in September, early September, you guys will be 6-10.
Yep.
You would have said what?
Just would have disagreed with them probably. I mean, that's football. It's the highs and lows of it. You know, football, you have to put in all the work. Ball has to bounce your way. Guys got to stay healthy. You got to get a little bit lucky. And, you know, we haven't really gotten into those things to go our way. And, you know, not playing at a high level, not executing well, leaving guys open on 3rd, 4th down, being downfield on a pass play. Like, there's just a lot of things out there that are, you know, we're hurting ourselves and then just not giving ourselves a chance to win. And, you know, it's not like, I feel like, you know, Coach Shanahan, our coaches, I think they do a fantastic job of coaching us and, like, hey, explaining things, giving us the rules, the things that we have to do. And, you know, as players, it's the NFL, it's your job. So, like, we need to know how to execute. We need to know what to do. And we just haven't been able to do that a lot this year. And, you know, I don't have an answer. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something to look at, you know, whether you watch the tape or whether this offseason to look at. It's like, hey, we have to go back to being able to do all the little things right before we can try doing the cool, big things well. Thanks, guys.